Hey guys, okay, so here's the thing. I know you came here getting ready to watch the next grocery haul video, and I would love to say that that's what I've got for you, but here's what happened. First of all, I'm gonna explain any messes behind me. It's kind of impromptu. Sean took our oldest four for a drive. Teenagers, they have been in the house for weeks, and yeah, they had to get out of the house for just a few minutes at least. The three little ones are playing outside. It's in the 60s today after we got 9 inches of snow the last few days. Guys, it's springtime. That's what weather does here. So anyhow, okay, so here's what happened. Sean got home with the groceries. I was all prepared, had my phone charged, was gonna do the video because I use my phone to shoot all of these videos. And right before he got home, like he was on the way, talked to him, our adoption worker called. I ended up talking to her, not just talking to her, but extended talking to her. So I had to step out and be like, you know what, just put the stuff away. I guess we won't do it this week. I'll do something else. But then I love my husband. He decided, you know what? No, I have not skipped a grocery haul yet. I was not gonna start now. So he did it with his phone. Here's the problem. We can't get the video transferred. He tried sending it to me. He tried emailing it to me. The only thing we have not done is hooked his phone up to my laptop to download the video. And that way I can edit it on the laptop and then upload it that way. Because there's a lot of ones that I actually upload from the laptop, which I've had to. Anyhow, it's a different story. Anyhow, I don't have the video yet. So this is me telling you, life has not really settled down. We are working really hard to figure out how to get our budget in check. He told me that in the video, he said that he thinks it went just over 300, which is our weekly budget or what it was. And then he said he actually totaled the receipts afterwards, came in just under. We're like talking 290s, but he managed to stay under. And that was with him buying a few extra things. Not even all cheap stuff either, because he managed to pick up a package of Al Pastor so I could add that to my meal plan. It wasn't on the list, so that's really awesome. So now what I'm gonna do really quick though, before you guys think that this video is done, it's not. I'm gonna show you what what else I've been working on food-wise, what else I've been working on food-wise really quick. Okay, I'm gonna start over here. This is the table I normally do the grocery haul in. You can see my 3-year-old dumped his snack down there on the table and I have not cleaned it up yet. This is the table that I typically do school work with the 6-year-old and the 5-year-old. So this stuff's just been living here lately, but I have been working. Check out my little cart that I've got. That cart actually came out of my grandmother's house after she passed. It's a coffee tray. The top actually lifts up, the handles on both sides. You can lift the whole thing up. It's a coffee server. So anyhow, really cool. Something that was left in her house after others had wiped through it. And I wanted that. So yeah. And then I realized I really wanted a cart to put my seeds on because these were taking up the island in our kitchen. And I realized I have this cart. I just haven't cleaned it up and brought it in. So that's exactly what we did. Okay. So really quick. Now I had all of the plants in 2 trays like that that were seed starters. And I've had to transfer a lot of stuff. Okay. So this here, I have got a dozen sets of organic peas. Then I've got, this is 4 acorn squash. There's 4 because I've got more in another area. These right here, I have got 9 pots of herbs and things. So I've got 3 pots that are chives. I've got 3 pots that are rosemary. These 3 back here, I've got some oregano and thyme. One of them is actually a combined pot, long story. And the others are 1 of each. Okay, now guys, bear with me here because these are not all set up the way that they should be. So I'm gonna be turning this cart here in a minute too. Green beans, look at these babies grow. Okay, guys, I was going off of the packages about how long it takes everything to sprout. So not the case. Do not believe them when they say 7 to 14 days to sprout. No, try 2 to 3 days. And then by day 4, these bean sprouts were so tall, I couldn't have the lid on the container anymore, the seed starter thing. And then the roots were overtaking absolutely everything. So Sean went and got me these trays to transfer all of that into. So we've got a dozen things of bean plants. Then at the back here, we've got zucchini. And then over in this tray, let's see, did I transfer the label on this? I am not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, I've got the rest of my zucchini. So I've got 2 rows of zucchini here. The third one is over there. And then I've got 2 rows of acorn squash, with the third row being over in the first ones that I showed you guys. Now, actually I'm gonna come down here to the beginning first. Down here, I have got, I label them big peas. I have pots of organic peas and just regular, I don't remember what they were called, but they're the kind that you pull them out of the pod. You don't eat the pod. So I just label them big peas because I know what they are. Then, turning this cart around, guys, I have so much stuff in this tray that it is just awesome. So I have 1 row each of Roma tomatoes and steakhouse tomatoes, a row of onions. I have 2 rows of rainbow chard, which I'm so excited about because I have zucchini, which you saw in the tray up there, and I make an awesome zucchini chard muffin that is so yummy. 2 rows of Bibb lettuce, a row of cabbage, a row of spearmint. That is the only thing that has not sprouted. And I'm hoping it is just a late bloomer at this point because I know my seeds might have been old. So we'll see if those ones actually grow or not. Then I have 2 rows of Genovese basil because yum, we like pesto. So those ones are nice and happy and they're little seed starters still. And then everything else that I've had to move to bigger pots and stuff. Because like I said, these all sprouted and started growing so much faster than I anticipated. And we are so far from ready to transfer everything just yet. Now I'm gonna step outside and show you guys where we're putting these. Okay, so really quick, here is my kids out here playing. Apparently my 3-year-old has decided it's good to lay down out here now. Where these guys are playing from the trampoline over to the fence. I don't, you know, through the camera, it doesn't actually look all that big. Honey, do not eat the snow. That's gross. I've told you twice since I've been out here. Natalia, that snow is not clean. Guys, this is a struggle. Anyhow, we are going to till up that till just before the tire there. And then up at the corner, we're going to plant some rhubarb and some of that stuff. Now, one of the debates has been whether or not to go ahead and till up this flat space down here. However, we really do want to put a swing set down there. Or a play center or something. The trampoline that we've got right there is actually going to come down here because that is fairly flat. And what we want to do is create a pathway over to the patio so that the kids can take their shoes off down there and get on and off the trampoline without all of their shoes. Because right now what they do is they pile their shoes at the bottom of that ladder. And then they're sitting on that ladder trying to put them on and off and stepping in the mud and stuff anyhow. And it's getting all muddy. So if we can take some of these pavers and create a path from the trampoline over to that patio, then that should eliminate some of that. But again, if we're going to put a swing set on that flat space, that would actually be the ideal area in our backyard for the garden. But now I will say our front yard would really be ideal. We're just not sure that we want to do that to our front yard at this point in time. So we'll see. What? Oh, just a minute, honey. I'm doing a video. You say hi, Blake? Hi. You're just busy trying to find snow. And I've got one climbing the apple tree. And be careful, Taya. Don't mind him climbing it, but in rain boots is not always the best idea. So we'll see how that goes. So there it is. Now I'm gonna head back inside here. So guys, there it is. That's what happened to the grocery haul that you were anticipating. If I keep walking forward anymore, you're gonna see more of the mess that's in my kitchen. If I can get those videos downloaded and edited from Sean's phone, I will get that put up later this week. He did actually find some other things And to be completely honest, I don't know what all he said in it, and that can be kind of comical in and of itself. So we'll look for that. I will go ahead and tomorrow have the meal plan video put up for you based on what he bought versus what we've got. Still not super exciting. I think our new plan is actually working out pretty well. So we're gonna run with that. And then, yeah, that's where it's at. I've got some other content coming up later this week too, as far as entertainment for kids. Some ideas for, you know, making the most of the time we've got with our kids right now. While everybody is at home, that things that I've done on average when I used to do daycare, as well as homeschooling 7 kids. I mean, I've got to get creative from time to time. So I don't mind. In fact, I love sharing a lot of that with everybody. And now it's just a matter of getting those videos done so that I can show you exactly what it is that we do. Anyhow, there it is. There is my, I'm going to call this my second lack of groceries grocery haul, because I've done one once before where there weren't any. And that's just the way it was. And that's life right now. So there it is. I hope though that while you anticipated a grocery haul, that you enjoyed all of these updates on us, our life, everything going on. I know I did not actually give you an adoption update. I don't have one just yet. However, stay tuned. There will be something coming with that before too long. And there it is. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section down below. In the meantime, I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.